Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It's so good to be with you guys. Welcome to Monday. It's time for horoscopes. You know, I've been thinking about astrology all day today, and I was sitting here reading this really cool book. This is called The Witch Book, the Encyclopedia of Wicca and Neo-Paganism. And they had an entry in here on astrology, which I was just looking at. And you can see it here. It says astrology. And it says, I was going to read this to you. It says, although not part of witchcraft itself, many witches do practice astrology, the art of predicting earthly events based on the movement of the planets. Indeed, many regard astrology as one of the fundamentals of magic. I do. I think studying the planets is very magical, and this book gives a really great in-depth explanation of it. I don't know if this book's in print anymore. I bought this probably close to 20 years ago, but if you can find it, I recommend it, The Witch Book. It's really thick, and it's just a whole encyclopedia of magic. It has magic symbols in it, charms. Look, there's Goddess Kali Ma. It's just a neat book, you know. They don't make good books anymore. It doesn't seem like you find many books that are quite like this. But I love this, you know. There's a mystical hexagram. All sort of things are in this book. I recommend it. Well, you know, you guys are the best. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to last night's video. If you didn't see that, you got to check that out. We had the Witching Hour, and it was live. And I was with Lady Angela and Lord Tony. We had a great turnout. So many of you guys came out to the chat and were interacting with us. And, you know, we tried to get as many questions in as we could. And sometimes, you know, we couldn't get everybody in. So don't worry, we're going to do this every Sunday, so we'll get more in. So I hope you'll be with us. This upcoming Sunday, we're doing a candle magic spell. We're going to continue on a little bit with our candle magic on Sunday night. And we're actually going to do a ritual. So a little later today, I'll be getting up a ritual. We'll be posting it on our Facebook page, and we'll post it here. We'll post it at my website. It'll be around. So definitely check back with us. Well, I tell you, I've been watching the stars today. How you like my shirt I got on? This is my Aquarius shirt. A lot of you have seen this, but for those of you who are new, I love it. It's got sequins and beads on it. And this is the water bear, and he's pouring water, the water of life. I love it. And I'm wearing my little wizard pendant here. Check this out. This is a little wizard standing on a globe. It's kind of hard to see here, some glare. But there's a beautiful purple blue ball below him. And I call this my astrology wizard because it's like he's standing on a planet, you know, or standing on a globe of the cosmos. Anyways, I love it. And I got my all-seeing eye with me as well. I've been watching the stars. I'm looking up and around. Psychic Bob is your Zodiac wizard. That's right. I'm here with the Zodiac. I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, listen, welcome to all the new people. We've had a lot of new subscribers this last week. I want to welcome all the new people. We've had over like 300 new subs. So welcome to Spirit Channel. You guys are the best. Anyways, today is horoscopes. Now, for the new people, this is something we do every Monday. We gather, and I go through each day of the week. So just so I remember, I always forget this part. This video is for the dates of Monday, February 12th, 2018 through Sunday, February 18th, 2018. So it's a week-long period here. So definitely listen up. We're going to go through each day, and then after that, I'm going to give all 12 zodiac signs. Okay, actually, where'd my zodiac wheel go? Oh, it's back. I can't get it now. Anyways, I don't have my zodiac wheel, but normally I show that. But we'll skip that today. Anyways, I'm just glad you're here, and let's jump right into it because we got a lot to cover today, okay? Today is Monday the 12th. Now, we've got today, our sun is in the sign of Aquarius. It'll be there until the 18th when it will move over into Pisces. So, anyways, this is the last week of Aquarian energy. Hail to the Aquarians. Our moon today is in Capricorn. Excuse me, guys. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking all week. Our moon is in Capricorn, which brings in a lot of earth energy. So this will kind of be an interesting week because you might feel a little yo-yo because air energy tends to really stimulate you, whereas Earth energy grounds you. So you might feel like, am I up here or down here? Okay, so just be patient with yourself, okay? Today we've got some interesting aspects. Our sun is conjunct Mercury, which definitely opens up lines of communications. We've got Mars, though, square Neptune, and we've got the sun square Jupiter. And what you want to think about today is keep talk light. Focus on what's immediate. With that Mars square Neptune, people aren't going to get long-term visions. They're not going to get the deeper things. Keep everything light today. Keep it surface. Keep it simple. And you'll get through the day. And that will help bring some balance to that yo-yo energy you might experience, okay? Now, tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got also a little bit of challenge on Tuesday, the 13th February. We've got our Capricorn moon is square Uranus and Mercury is square Jupiter. And what this means is you want to keep talk very simple, very direct, okay? With the moon square Uranus, that means it will be hard to have sudden insight, sudden inspiration. Uranus also means that it's very easy for people to get kind of radicalized or out of focus. So you want to just keep things real simple. Don't get off into tangents, okay? Mercury square Jupiter is interesting because that means that there's blocks against communication. Jupiter doesn't, but Jupiter cancels necessarily a block. Even in a negative aspect, Jupiter is positive, so it means there will be delays in people understanding your points. So don't look through sudden breakthroughs tomorrow. Just keep talk very simple, very direct. Don't elaborate too much. Just tell it like it is, and people will hang with you. Don't expect a lot of breakthroughs, though, okay? Now, when we get to Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day, woo, hearts and flowers, this is actually going to be a good day. Now, for those of you who say, well, Psychic Bob, what's my love forecast? Well, I tell you, we couldn't really have a better day for Valentine's than what we've got, because we've got our sun in Aquarius, which opens up that air energy, that mental stimulation. We've got our moon in Aquarius, which moon deals with the inner self, the heart. That means people are going to be opening their heart to communicate. So Wednesday is our Valentine's Day. This is a great day for connecting with people. In fact, I would call this a breakthrough day because we also have our sun conjunct Mercury that day. And that means that communication is doubly illumined and empowered. So if you know you've been having your eye on that special someone, on Wednesday, you want to kind of step up and let your feelings be known. People will be receptive to you. It's a great day for business as well as for love, okay? So definitely Wednesday is probably our strongest day. Interestingly, it's the holiday this week, but that's really our strongest aspect day of the week, okay? So Wednesday, we got all that air energy working. We got sun, fire energy coming in. Powerful breakthrough day. Once we get to Thursday, we're going to have to be a little more cautious. We've got our Aquarius moon square Jupiter, okay, which means that some of that communication might be slowed down. We also have Mercury square Jupiter. Jupiter, again, does not mean that we're shut down totally. It means that the square aspect will be a little delay, but we'll still have success. And the key to Thursday is patience. Focus on being patient. You might be in a business meeting or trying to meet with your boss, and you feel like you're going in circles, and you're like, are we even getting anywhere? Don't freak out. Just take it slow. Just keep talking. You'll have a breakthrough. Probably won't be till later in the week, but you will make ground on Thursday, even if it doesn't seem like you are. Okay, patience is the key to Thursday, okay? Once we head into Friday, we got a little shift here because our moon is moving into the sign of Pisces. Now, we've got our Aquarius sun conjunct a Pisces moon. This is very interesting. This opens us channels of psychic energy. We also have our sun conjunct Mercury, again opening communications. The secret to Friday is don't take things at the surface level. Look deeper. Friday you'll find hidden truths, things that you thought that you might know but you weren't sure of. If you dig a little deeper, you'll get to the root of what you're trying to find out. So Friday's a good day to really dig for answers. If you're stuck in, like, for example, a business deal and you don't really know where your partner's coming from in the business operation, dig deep, go a little deeper. You'll find out really what's going on in that deal, and you'll have better insight, okay? Same thing with personal relationships on Friday. Be deep. Try to go beyond the surface. If you have your special loved one, you say, "How you doing?" They're like, "Oh, I'm fine," but you're like feeling, no, they're not fine. They're upset about something. Go a little deeper, press a little more. You'll get to the bottom of it. Okay. Once we get into Saturday, I tell you, Saturday and Sunday, this is going to be a little challenging. I would really recommend the weekend that you try to not do any major business deals. Really make it as much personal time as you can. The reason I say that is we've got our moon still in Pisces on Saturday, which takes us into that deep introspective place. We've got our moon square Mars, and Mars is square Neptune. And what this basically all means is that the moon square Mars means that people are going to be feeling a little oversensitive, a little over emotional, a little touchy. Even a little joke could go awry and get people over upset. Mars squares Neptune means that people are not going to be in touch with their inner wisdom, so they may be a little disjointed. Not a good day for business. So be careful with dealings with people in personal life as well as social life. I don't recommend trying to organize any big events for Saturday. It's just not a good mix. People won't mix well, okay? People will be oversensitive and be very sensitive. Don't play with people's emotions. Now, you may have like somebody you can always say that certain word to wind them up. You know what I'm saying? We all do it sometimes. Don't do it on Saturday. It'll backfire big time on you, okay? Be gentle, be quiet. It's a better day for a retreat, really. Just get away from everybody. Go to the mountains by yourself and get away, okay? Or the beach or somewhere where you can have some solitude. On Sunday, this is one of those days where it's going to still be challenging to get people on the same page or to work together. We got our Sun conjunct Mercury, which does mean power in communications. However, and we also have our Moon trine Jupiter, which means that people will start to be awake and alive. However, that gets offset because we've got Venus square Mars. Again, people will not be feeling so in harmony with each other or more sensitivity. And Mars is square Neptune. Again, people won't be able to get the longer term vision or feel the depth of where you're coming from. So the thing is, if you've got to do anything on Sunday, keep straight to the facts. Keep it business only. Don't bring in personal opinions, personal agendas into anything you're doing. Definitely don't try to mix romance and business. That's not going to work on Sunday. Sunday is a day of try to really have a retreat if you can, but if you have to do work, keep things very simple, stick to agendas, and don't get off into personal areas, and you'll get through it, okay? So we have a little bit of challenges this week, but I think Wednesday with those really strong aspects, that's going to bring a lot of joy to a lot of people this week. So not to worry, we're going to get through. Well, excuse me. We're going to swing around our big Zodiac wheel. We're going to listen to all 12 Zodiac signs. Now, if you're saying, well, Psychic Bob, I don't know what my Zodiac sign is. Don't worry. I'm going to give the birth date after each sign, okay? And when you hear that, you'll know what your sign is, all right? So our first sign on the wheel is Aries, and that's March 21st to April 20th, okay? Aries, this week, you want to really step out of the fray. There's a lot of zany transits that you as a fire sign could find yourself in more hot water than you want. So this is a week to step back. Don't form strong opinions. Don't take sides. Be observant. Be neutral. Do a lot of listening this week. You're going to find that people are all coming to you and they each want you to be on their side. Avoid doing that. Stay neutral. Things will work themselves out by the end of the week, but you do better just to stay out of the fray. In the area of relationships, I hate to tell you also, Aries, not the strongest week for romance for you. People will be overly emotional. You may not have clear communication. Kind of keep neutral, stay in the background, okay? Also highlighted for you guys this week are issues connected to travel. So it might be a good time just to get away, stay away from everybody. Your key word this week, Aries, is listen. Listen rather than speak, okay? Our next sign, Taurus, April 21st to May 20th. Taurus, you have a little bit of energy kind of like the Aries this week. The difference is that you're going to kind of be in a position where you may be forced to make decisions. You may not be able to stay out of it, okay? What you want to do is bide your time. If you have to or being forced to make a decision, set up a timeline that's more agreeable to you than going with what everybody else wants. People will actually let you have some leeway here. People are looking at you this week with respect, definitely as a leader. So take that time, kind of set the pace of discussions. You have the ability to turn things from chaos into order. And that's really what you want to focus on, making things be orderly this week, okay? Don't rush to anybody's agenda, set your own agenda. And if you have to keep people waiting, make them wait, okay? In the area of relationships, also a little bit like Aries, not the best week for relationships. So you might want to kind of just let that sit a little while, and next week you can come back to it, okay? Also highlighted for Taurus this week are issues connected to letter writing. So it might be a good time to communicate through letters, particularly handwritten letters, so people can truly feel your energy, okay? You have the gift of expression this week, so use it carefully and wisely. Your keyword this week, Taurus, is wait. Just wait. Don't rush, okay? Our next sign is Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. You know, Geminis, all this air energy this week, this is actually working in your favor. You're very much in teacher mode. People are looking at you. People are listening to you. People want to hear your thoughts and ideas. It's a good time for Gemini to share their personal view of things, share their philosophy. You have kind of a captive audience, and you're really going to find that people are willing to work with you, okay? This week, you're also feeling very spiritually minded, and people around you are spiritually hungry, and they're looking for some soul nourishment, some soul food. So help them, teach them, awaken them to the realities of the spiritual world. In the area of relationships also, Gemini, you have a lot of romance energy this week. People are going to fall in love with you. People are going to idolize you. It's okay. You can be the king or the queen for a week and enjoy it, okay? Have fun with it. Also highlighted for you guys this week for Geminis are issues connected to artistic pursuits. So good time to delve into your creative side, maybe practice some painting, photography, sculpture, something with the arts, okay? Your keyword this week, Gemini, is enlighten. Enlighten those around you. All right, our next sign, Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you're in a power seat this week. Where you've got the power is that you're kind of out of the fray. It's almost like you're a little invisible. And I say that in a good way, because when you're invisible, you can be everywhere and know what's going on, and people will not perceive you or detect you. So it's a good week to be kind of a spy, you know, what's that called? Fly on the wall. Keep an eye on everybody. You're going to start to see, particularly in the work area, where there are, what's the word I want to say, irregularities, where there are indiscretions. People are not being in line with things. And so you're going to have a chance to observe that. And later on, probably not till next week, you'll be able to actually influence it. But this week, be a fact gatherer, be an observer, be a listener. And you'll find that you're in the seat of power, because people that are even more powerful than you will know that you are in the know, and they'll come to you. So be studying everyone this week. In the area of relationships also, observe your partner, study them, think about what they're trying to say to you. You know, be open to their emotions. As a Cancer, you're very psychic. Many Cancers are so intuitive. And so your partner may be saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, but underneath you're feeling that they're upset about something. You know, address the inner emotion with them. That will bring open communication and healing, okay? Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to creative writing, particularly like writing like film scripts or plays. If you've ever wanted to write something creative like that, think about that. Your key word this week, Cancer, is observe. Both eyes open. Our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, this week for you, you want to take center stage. You know, Leos have this natural appeal to people, and this week you really want to use that personal charm, that appeal to be seen and be heard. You're going to accomplish two things, particularly in work this week, Leo, is that you will bring order to chaos by stepping in and saying what you feel and what you think. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to give yourself an opportunity to advance a cause that you believe in. So definitely share your ideas. Be open to dialogue, communication. Don't be afraid to shine, take center stage, okay? In the area of relationships, actually same energy. Step up to the plate, show how cool you are, and you'll draw that special one to you, okay? Also highlighted for you guys this week are issues connected to studies of the occult. So as you're shining in the world, you're also going to shine inside through mystic knowledge. So you might want to explore astrology, spiritualism, these sort of occult sciences. Your key word this week, Leo, is communicate. Communicate those ideas. All right, our next sign is Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgo, you're one of the signs, you just tell it like it is. And that's a good thing. This week, I'll encourage you, tell it like it is, but have a little tact, be a little more sensitive, because those Martian influences will make people a little oversensitive this week, okay? But your honesty is your power point this week. Virgos, you want to be a little bit like the, Cancers. You want to do a lot of observation. But when you do get a chance to speak, you will speak from truth, which is your power, okay? Virgos are going to find, particularly in like work area, that they want to kind of dialogue, kind of speak for the masses. You're going to kind of be in a place where higher ups will ask you, well, what's the true situation in your work environment? And other people are too afraid to say it. You say it, speak the truth. You'll help not only yourself, you'll gain the trust of upper management, and you will gain the trust of your coworkers because you've been the voice for them, okay? In the area of relationships also, Virgo, speak from the heart this week. You're going to find that you cement relationships much stronger. It's a real time for Virgos to build bridges in friendship, okay? Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to spiritual retreats. So it's a good time also to have some time to work and talk with the spirit. Your key word this week, Virgo, is honesty. All right, our next sign, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libras, you have a little bit of that energy like the Virgos this week. You want to tell it like it is. But more than that, you want to really bring in the heart energy. The Virgos tend to operate more from the logical perspective, which is very good. You Libras tend to operate more from the heart perspective. And so there's a little bit of difference in how you bring that truth out. But you're going to find, Libras, that as you share from your heart this week, that you're winning friends and influencing people. In the work area, you want to really reach out to your coworkers, make friendships, tell them how you feel. Let them know a little bit about your life so that they know they can trust you, because as you open up, they open up, okay? In the area of personal relationships also, Libra, this week it's wonderful. Talk from the heart. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. Let people know that you love them, because they want to love you, but they don't know how to say it a lot of times. So you can open that door and build bonds of friendship and strength wherever you go. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to technology and technological development. So if you're a Libra and you've been wanting to experiment with high-tech stuff, maybe develop a new type of computer system, or explore a new gaming technique, this is a great time to explore technology. Your key word this week, Libra, is express. Express from the heart. All right, our next sign, Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Scorpios, you're in love with the whole world this week, and the whole world's in love with you. Scorpios tend to be more deep. They don't always wear their heart on a sleeve, as they say. But this week, Scorpio, you're going to really feel very sensitive and want to share that with others. People are going to be sharing their expressions and their emotions with you as well. So this is a week where you dwell in love. The world loves you and you love the world, okay? In the area of work, you really want to, try to make peace with those who are challenging. You're going to find that this week, particularly as we're talking about Wednesday, it's a power day. That's really a power day for you Scorpios, where you can kind of bridge the gap with people you may have had trouble with in the work, find a new start, a new beginning. Also in the area of relationships, this week, Wednesday, is really a week to have breakthrough in the emotional area. So if you've got people in your life that you've been struggling with, you don't know how to make peace with, definitely have the heart-to-heart on Wednesday. You're going to get a long way with that, and it's going to open up a lot of doors for you, okay? Also highlighted for Scorpios this week are issues connected to music and music appreciation. So it might be a good time to ask that special someone to go to a music concert with you, okay? Your key word this week, Scorpio, is love. Isn't that simple? Nice, love. All right. Our next sign, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, you are in winner circle this week. It's like whatever you do, it just works, okay? You're in what we call like the luck of the Irish. You touch it, it turns to gold. So Sagittarius, this is a good week for you to really step up in the work area, be bold, be brave, ask for what you want, have a little bravado, you can have a little swagger, people will respect you, and you'll come out ahead. You're going to find, particularly in the work situation, it's a really good week for you to focus on career advancement. Take on some extra jobs that might be a little challenging. This will push you far in the area of career advancement, okay? In the area of personal relationships as well, Sagittarius, people are really willing to work with you. They want to hear you. They want to be part of your world. They want to love you. Let them in. Let them be part of your scene. Teamwork is key to you, Sagittarius. As you win, others win. As others win, you win. So it's not a competition. It's a team effort, okay? Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to, where am I here? To finance, housing finance. So if you want to buy a house, get a loan for a new home, focus on financial issues related to housing. Good week for that as well. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is win. You win. All right, Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, you are very natural leaders. I've always said Capricorns are the best executives because they really know how to keep a company moving. This week, though, Capricorn, instead of working on taking care of everybody, you want to focus on you. People are going to be around you wanting to kind of comfort you, love you, embrace you, nurture you. Don't push them away. Embrace that. You're going to find in the work area this week, Capricorn, that it's like people will want to help you. They're going to say, can I help you complete that project? What can I do to help you? Don't push them away. Say yes, because that teamwork is going to get both of you very far, okay? So you help others by letting them help you this week. In the area of personal relationships this week, Capricorn, also allow people into your heart. Capricorns struggle sometimes they like to be in control of relationships. And this week, let your partner or potential partner have some control. Let them take care of you. Be the nurtured one. You're so good at taking care of others, now you're going to get taken care of, okay? So be nurtured, be loved this week, okay? Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to long-term financial planning. So it's a good time to think about retirement accounts, investments, things like that. So give yourself a little nest egg for the future as part of your nourishment. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is nurture. Nurture yourself. All right, our next sign is Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius, you are like in super mental psychic mode this week. It's like the spirit world and the earth realm are both buzzing through your head. Sometimes you won't know who's talking. Don't worry about it. All the messages are valid. You want to focus on your inner perceptions this week. You're going to find that before you go into situations or events, you're already going to see and know what's going on. Trust your inner voice. Let it lead you. You may find yourself like having a perfect speech prepared for work, and you go in and suddenly you just get an inkling like everything you've written has no relevance, and you're going to wing it. Go off the cuff. You'll actually do a better speech, and it will be more in tune with people, okay? In the area of personal relationships also, Aquarius, trust that inner voice because you are, may have one of these situations where it's like your partner, your potential partner is saying stuff, but you're just not feeling it. You're like, I'm getting a different message than what I'm hearing. Trust again that inner voice. Let that lead you. Mind-to-mind contact will be very strong for you. And it's going to be interesting, Aquarius, because you might be sitting in your house and think of somebody, and every time you think of somebody, boom, the phone rings and they call. That's your mental power. So be open to the psychism of the week. Be open to mental communications, and let that flow happen from the inner world to the outer world, and you'll have a success, okay? Also highlighted for Aquarians this week are issues connected to technology. So if you're an Aquarius and you've been thinking like exploring, trying to build your own computer or create maybe a crystal grid using Atlantean technology of crystal power, things that are mystical. Be open to that as well. So I guess I want to clarify and say technology that also has a mystical element, okay? Your key word this week, Aquarius, is telepathy, okay? Our next sign is Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, this week, everybody wants your attention. You are Mr. Popularity and Mrs. Popularity. So if you're feeling all the pressure of everybody, remember to focus on your mission. People around you are going to adulate you and idolize you. Hey, who doesn't like that, right? Pisces, you're going to be a little movie starish this week. That's okay. Relish the fame, relish the attention, but don't lose track of what you're working on. Particularly in work this week, it's very challenging because with all the excess attention, you may lose track of what you're working on. Definitely keep an agenda with you and keep kind of a daily schedule so you make sure to cover what you want. Otherwise, you'll be off going to cocktail parties every 5 minutes and forget to do your assignments, okay? So make an agenda, literally stick to it. That way you'll get through and you'll still have time for socializing and being idolized. In the area of romance, Pisces, well, what can I say? You are the romantics of the zodiac. And I tell you, this week, watch Valentine's Day. You'll probably get more flowers, more candy than anybody that you know. That's all right. You're allowed to have some fame and adoration. So just have fun with it. Enjoy it. You know, remember what we said, though. Be careful you don't play with people's emotions. We have a lot of transits this week. So you can receive adulation, but don't give people false hope that if they really have a crush on you, that you like them, because that's a no-no. Okay? So be sensitive to people. Be honest. Keep it straight on your agenda. Okay? You're going to rock it. Your key word this week, Pisces, is focus. Just focus on that agenda. You'll be fine. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it? We went around all 12 signs of the zodiac. Well, listen, I have to say it. I say it every week, but it's so true. If you are at a time of struggle in your life, don't give in to fear. Just pause and look to the stars. The stars are our allies on our journey. And that means that each day as the wheel of the zodiac spins, a new day dawns, and new power and alignments come to bless your day. So keep faith, hope, and love in your heart, and know that the stars above us do not compel us nor control us, but they shine upon us and bring gentle energy of life, love, and joy. So let the zodiac be your friend. I am so glad you guys are here. Listen, thanks for being part of my channel. I love you guys. Listen, if you haven't done so, pop over to my website. Oops, I can't find it here. Here they are. And, you know, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call. Oh, there goes my lamp. We've got you know, openings still this upcoming week. So you can get on my schedule for reading, and also stop by my website and pick up my books. I got a lot of books there at my bookstore that I have written. I'm the author of several books, and you can get those and advance your spiritual life. Guys, thanks for being here. I love you. Keep it here at Spiritual. We got more coming. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Oh, messages from the spirit world. Okay, so make sure to be here, and we'll have that as well. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. And until then, may you always blessed